Every tear, every cheer, and every peer helped me to be here. Without further introduction, let me introduce y'all to my junior year. Zay fam, we touched back down in the city, and now we about to get busy. All this stuff right here, all that stuff, plus these bags and these bags over here are all mine. And hopefully by the end of the yap sesh, I can make some process. First, I just want to say that this junior year, as y'all can tell in my short little concise poem about it, been some ups, been some downs, but I'm just thankful I'm able to touch ground, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, they got to end, and it's definitely been a journey. I experienced this many times throughout the channel. Of course, we all experience spiritual warfare, but this year has been a heaviness, for me to even just get in the flow in things. And, I don't want to say too much, but yeah, it's just been heavy for sure, but I persevered, and God is still good at the end of the day. The biggest thing I probably learned while being a junior in college is scheduling is important. Filtering out your most vital, important things down to hanging out with friends. Of course, socializing is good, but what am I really, truly here for? What am I prioritizing that I invest in myself, and whether that's the ministry that y'all know I'm a part of, different organizations, classes, studying, etc., etc. What am I truly invested in, and how to schedule throughout the whole course? Because time flies by, bro. High school time and college time is two different things. It felt like I was in high school for a minute. That's really all I remember. My high school years, my middle school years, elementary years, I wasn't a real person per se. High school, I remember, those years in totality for the most part. These college years, I'm trying to soak in as much as I can, because time really is a beautiful thing. And if you don't treasure it, it'll slip you by. And if you do treasure it, guess what? It'll still slip you by. So we just have to honor the time the best of our abilities with scheduling. And it doesn't have to be like a tight-knit schedule, because I'm not type of guy. I'm a go with the flow type of guy. So I'm not a tight-knit, I gotta do this at 3:30, this at 3:31. I'm not that type of person. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that have this type of structure and flow and order of things, because college, life in general, will sweep you by if you don't be intentional, stewarding well over your time, your resources, and everything that managed you to be in the position that you are in. So yeah, like I was saying, years, time, whatever the case may be, is just flying by. I remember my freshman year like it was yesterday, me first meeting my partners that I made, Kay, Lou, seeing how we grown, transitioning into our senior year. It's truly a beautiful thing to see and say. Brings tears to my eyes, man. Shout out to the guys. Shout out to God for bringing us this far and helping us establish a firm relationship with each other. Yeah, my goals for this summer. And I'm just yapping. I'm gonna relocate y'all real quick. What Clarence say then? I gotta relocate. All right, look, this setup we're gonna have to do. And if y'all don't like it, adios. But yeah, well, first of all, I have to adjust crazy when I come back home. It's like my dad and my mom's house are two polar opposites. When I come to my mom's house, I'm hot as can be. I'm sweating, no matter what type of fan's on, or I don't know what it is. I'm just sweating over here. And at my dad's house, South Pole over there, I'm freezing. I come home with a cold every time because I have to readjust to the different temperature rather than me setting my own. But yeah, let me show y'all all my books / journals. It's really just mostly Bibles I'm showing y'all. The best book of all time. I got a King James version right here. King James Study Bible. It's a nice little thing. I encourage everybody to have a study Bible. It gives you, I'm gonna give you an example. Let me find the beginning of it. All right, boom. So it says, it gives like a breakdown of the book. It gives the introduction, the author, and the occasion of which the chapter was written. So this is Ecclesiastes. So I give an intro to Ecclesiastes, like the setting, the author, a little short introduction and detail about the author, and it will drop like little nuggets along with you reading it. So yeah, really good study Bible. But I plan to get an ESV study Bible this summer. I might as well order that today, to be honest. Got my main journal right here. This is where I record, anything, whether if it's dreams, prayers, just talking about my day, lessons that I make, lessons that I take down from others, my own personal Bible studies that I do when studying the Word, etc., etc. It's almost full. I got to get me a new journal. I love journaling. I love just writing down and writing. So if you ever want to get me something, that's what you know what to get me. Next, I got my, what is this? My NKJV Bible. That's always a tongue twister for me to say. Got my NKJV. Nice little sword to have. I got this. I mentioned this in one of my videos before. It basically, it's like a journal map out of your day. So I have, today I pray for, it could be 3 different people or 3 specific things. 3 things that you are thankful for, and 3 things that's on my agenda today. And a nighttime thing for it is 3 blessings that happen today, and 3 things that are on the checklist for tomorrow, or 3 things that I can get better for tomorrow. So it's a nice little journal. I'm gonna give y'all an inside scoop of what my thing was today. Things that are on my agenda for going to church, going to my grandma's house, and going to my mom's house. I did all those, I went to church, had an amazing service. I keep forgetting the name of the church every single time, but I go with my Aunt Flora, and she took us out to eat afterwards, Caitlin and I. It was a pretty good experience, pretty good food if I say so myself. And yeah, it was just a blessing all around. I'm just thankful to be back home. It was definitely a transition from me staying with my peers, Lou, Cade, and my guy Xavion, rather than staying by myself this last year. The position I have, a CA/RA, whatever y'all want to classify it as, in the UC, the University College, is the only property on my campus that is a 1-by-1. So essentially, of course, I'm still staying in a building with 100+ residents, but I have, at the end of the day, I'm sleeping and I'm staying in a conformed space by myself. And that was definitely a transition. Even though I'm surrounded by community per se, it felt a lack of community, just holding me accountable. And that kind of fed into, like I was saying, me being spiritually attacked and slowed down in so many different ways. It was just a constant adjustments I had to make throughout the course of the year to snap me back in it, to make sure that I'm aligned with God and not aligned with my own desires. And it was just truly a blessing for all the lessons learned, taught, and received. In Hebrews chapter 12, verse 11, it says, discipline not be pleasant at the time, but it all works out for our matter, which is God's will at the end of the day. I definitely been disciplined. I definitely received some heat of the stick. I learned. I grew in ministry. I grew in my word, most importantly. And I'm just excited to see what the next chapter holds. I'm excited to see what the next chapter holds. This is my old journal. I haven't looked at this in a while, I'm not gonna lie. But this, I'll go back and look at the same purpose of this journal, basically. But it's crazy that I'm able to see a transition of how I took notes, how small I was in the faith when looking at this. Truly a blessing. I'm gonna probably skim through this either tonight or tomorrow. A question that I've seen a couple times on my channel, and just something I experienced in real life, I know that's like a broad question, is what translation of the Bible do you read? And for me personally, I carry around the NIV in my Bible case. I go to ESV a lot and King James or NKJV. It just depends on, the level. I really hit all of them when deeply studying the word anyway. But I would definitely encourage someone who's new to the faith to get an NIV or NLT kind of thought for thought translation, so you're not losing the main plot of the scripture while still dissecting what you need to. And as you start to mature within the faith, I would definitely encourage one to move towards a word for word translation, whether that's ESV, NKJV, KJV, NSAB, something along those lines. Ooh, let me show y'all this. I got an Action Bible too. Shout out to Christian. This is Christian's Action Bible. I know a lot of Christians. I got a brother named Christian. I got President Home. I know a lot of Christians, but yeah, Action Bible. This is a nice Bible too. If you want to see words, I mean not words. You see words with any book, any Bible. But if you want to see pictures to kind of go along with, to help you visualize and understand the text, or as well as study Bibles, like I was saying earlier, do the same thing as well. But yeah, I ain't really make no progress. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh. Apparently, my petroleum jelly was open and decided to have a potty break in my backpack. The goodness, well, the good news of this is, somehow, some way, none of my Bibles were touched nor damaged. But as y'all see this, oh golly. I mean, I'm done talking to y'all anyway. I made some progress. I'm finna shape up these books, put it in. I want a bookshelf. That's on my bucket list. I want a bookshelf. Yeah, I'm gonna shape up these books, put them up, order around my stuff. But yeah, y'all be blessed. I hope y'all enjoyed the yap. Keep striving. Keep God first. Jesus loves you.
Ain't no loss in me. I promise I got victory. You can check my history. I never read a promise in the Bible that wasn't meant for me. Like Epiphany, got healed by stripes, no referee. Just know that I'ma do it to the end, like I keep a check with me.
No matter when you see Zay, he always got a big smile on his face and always happy. Just a lot of the room.